Our home, threatened by man's activities with fears of mass extinction on the rise. On Green Angle, we examine the issues that affect our environment, seek solutions to put us on track to secure and restore a cleaner and greener world.
We're interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned.
The Honorable Minister of the FCT, the Honorable Minister of the State FCT, Heads of Government and Extra-Ministerial Department, Senior Government Officials of the FCT here present, to include the Head of Service, Chief of Staff, Mandate Secretary, special reference to the Mandate Secretary Transportation, Chairman FCT Service Commission, Chief Eze, Permanent Secretaries, with special reference to the Permanent Secretary Transportation, heads of FCTA agencies here present and directors, area council chairman here present, stakeholders of the FCT, to include the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Goodwill, the senators representing FCT, former senators, Senator Abuja, Senator Mabushi, distinct traditional rulers here present with special reference to the district head of Mabushi, Honorable Mabushi, members of the diplomatic corps, management of planning projects to this project, their contractors, members of the media family, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. The FCT administration under the current FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, and his team is both ambitious and practical. Their interest is about infrastructural development and people-oriented projects. We saw it about a month ago when 9 different projects were commissioned and flagged off by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Today we begin a series of flag-offs and commissioning to last 4 days across the FCT. Goodwill Bus Terminal, groundbreaking ceremony of Abuja division of the Appeal Court Complex, the construction of Quaita Road in Kwali Area Council, audacious, ambitious, focused and people-centered. Welcome to the shade for FCT citizens, a shade to shield citizens from the rain and the sun, the flag off for the development of the bus terminal in Sector Center A. In real life, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a tree provides a shade. In modern times, a bus terminal is the symbolic tree, the shade for FCT citizens. We truly, truly welcome you to this event. But you know, welcoming you to this event is not enough. We have the man who has the job to welcome you all to this event. And this man, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, under his watch and supervision, the Honorable Minister of FCT trusted his Mandate Secretary Transportation and the Permanent Secretary Transportation with multiple projects. And together with their team, they are delivering. I remember when the flag off of the light rail for Abuja was carried out by His Excellency Mr. President, the Mandate Secretary Transportation, the FCTA, were jumping hoops to work out logistics. The Mandate Secretary Transportation, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, worried about the station at the airport side and the comfort of all invited guests. Today, he is involved with the Honorable Minister FCT's vision for this bus terminal. Join me as I welcome the newly minted PhD, the Mandate Secretary Transportation FCT, Right Honorable Dr. Chinedum Elechi, to deliver his welcome address.
Your Excellencies, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Minister FCT, please allow me to rely on the several layers of protocol already so well established. On behalf of the Honorable Minister FCT, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, CON, the Honorable Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, the Transportation Secretariat, and the entire FCTA. We welcome Your Excellencies and distinguished guests to this occasion of the flag-off of the construction of Mabushi Bus Terminal. As will soon be demonstrated by the contractor, Mrs. Planet Projects Limited, the bus terminal has modern terminal buildings and other components, including waiting areas and loading bays. In ordinary parlance, a bus terminal is a place where a bus route starts or ends, where vehicles stop, turn or reverse, and wait before departing on their return journeys. In practice, a bus terminal serves several important functions within a transportation network and a community. For instance, it serves as a transportation hub where multiple bus routes converge, facilitating the transfer of passengers from one route to another. This connectivity improves accessibility and mobility within a city or region. Bus terminals stimulate local economies by attracting businesses such as shops, restaurants, hotels, etc. They also create employment opportunities both directly and indirectly. In the area of safety and security, bus terminals offer a controlled environment where security measures can be implemented to ensure the safety of passengers and staff. This includes surveillance, security personnel, and emergency services, thus eliminating such crimes as one chance. Most importantly, by centralizing vehicular services, bus terminals help to reduce the number of buses on the streets at any given time, contributing to smoother traffic flow and less congestion. As we all know, between the 29th of May 2024 and the 8th of June 2024, the Honorable Minister, FCT, has delivered 9 important projects which were commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Apart from the official residence of the Vice President, all the other projects, that is the Abuja Rail Mass Transit Project and the road project, have a direct bearing on public transportation. This bus terminal, when completed, will also hugely impact public transportation. An efficient public transportation system can significantly reduce traffic congestion as there are fewer private cars on the road, thus leading to faster travel times, less stress for commuters, and lower costs related to vehicular wear and fuel consumption. It's also true that cities with well-developed public transit are more attractive to tourists, facilitating easy access to attractions and amenities. This is the vision my boss, Mr. Project, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, has for the capital city of Abuja. This is the reason we are here today. We thank the Honorable Minister for allowing us to be of service here today. I will invite you all, our invited guests, to sit back and enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Thank you and God bless.
Your Excellency, the Mandate Secretary has given us an idea of how we got here today and has invited us all to watch and be excited over this very, very important official flag of ceremony. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Dr. Elechi, for those welcome remarks. It's time, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to bring up the project overview. This contract to be carried out by a local contractor has been awarded to Planet Project Limited, an over 90% Nigerian contractor. With an antecedent in building bus terminals, Planet Project builds the Ikeja Bus Terminal to admiration. A bus terminal for citizens to be built by a full-blooded Nigerian. By their name, we shall know them. help me put your hands together for Engineer Biodun Otola, Managing Director, CEO, Planet Project Limited.
Your Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajudeen Abbas, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of State FCT, kindly permit me to stand on the existing protocol that have been established. I think today history is being made in FCT. The FCT Minister that we know has always been a man of history. Today, Abuja is going to join the rank of other world important cities that are well-developed public transport infrastructure. It's indeed a shame that over the years, we have built Abuja over just road network. No public transport system, no buses. Every day, over 500,000 people in Abuja struggle to enter taxis and buses. There is no infrastructure for them. As a public transport practitioner, I can give you statistics, Your Excellencies. All our airports put together in Nigeria move only 30,000 people every day. Only 30,000, including Ari, Ibom, British Airways, Lufthansa, just 30,000 people. Terminals, public transport, over 80 million Nigerians use public transport, yet we have not provided enough facilities for these masses. I salute the courage of His Excellency, the FCT Minister. It's not always easy to put money aside for the project that are masses oriented. I also salute the gut and the courage of this administration, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for giving approval for this project. The easiest project to do in this world is road project. I assure you, a lot of us sitting here will not even have to use this facility. So it takes courage to go into an environment where you know you are not a direct beneficiary, but you care for the masses. I salute your courage, the Honourable Minister. Thank you for what you are doing for the FCT. I stand before you to say that indeed we're a Nigerian company, Planet Project Limited. We have antecedent in delivering project of this nature. We have done over 7 bus terminals in Nigeria. In Oshodi Bus Terminal, we delivered that project commissioned by former President Muhammadu Buhari, and also Ikeja Bus Terminal. We've done also 2 in Oyo State, in Oyo and Challenge. We've done in Abuja. We've done in local Jado. So we come with a root pedigree and experience in delivering project of this nature. And I also want to say to you, what you are going to have here is going to be something truly iconic. We want to put Abuja on the map of the world as well. We all travel around the world, use buses, use train, and yet we don't have anything like that here. But now, that is already being done. We have seen the train from the airport. This bus terminal is going to rival that. And we are determined to put Abuja in the league of cities like New York, like Paris, like London, and you can feel free to also use our bus system. And that is what we promise the people of Nigeria. In terms of the facilities here, it will be not different from anything you see anywhere in the world. We are going to provide CCTV for security, safety, and convenience of the passenger. You are going to have sit-up area, fully air-conditioned environment. People will no longer be afraid of going home after closing from work. You need to go to Bega, Area 3, Area 1, and see the struggle every day of Nigerians fighting to enter buses. If it's raining, there's nowhere to shelter them. These are over 500,000 people. This is what this vision was all about. This is what this project is all about. And I want to say to you that we have a lot of facilities, including ATMs, gallery. You are going to have retail shop. You will have public transport system, public address system as well, loading-based security. Indeed, ATM services. We are going to have elevators. We will provide escalator as well. It's a new era in Abuja. And I want to congratulate the Honourable Minister, Barrister Nyesom Wike again, for this vision, for this courage. Thank you, Mr. Project. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Elaborating the things you'll find in the bus terminal once it's fully constructed, from waiting area to ATM points and retail shops, along with street lighting and all the other things, including fuel dump. The engineer who is managing director of Planet Project, Engineer Otunola, has given us all we need to know about what is going to take place there. Please, let's give him another round of applause. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to bring to the podium the Deputy Chair, House Committee on Legislative, Library, Research and Documentation, Honorable Joshua Chinedu Obika, to deliver a goodwill message.
the Honorable Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, the Honorable Minister of FCT, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of State, distinguished senators and members of House of Representatives here present, invited guests, distinguished former Senator of the Federal Republic, my big brother Senator Abuja, and the member and the chairman of the area councils here present. All other protocols duly observed. Your Excellency, sir, I am standing here this afternoon to continue to thank you for the wonderful work that you are doing in the FCT. I can tell you that I have been in the FCT for more than 26 years. The only minister that I can say that has come close to what you've done is Nasiru El-Rufai. And today, you have even surpassed in just 1 year things that Honorable Minister El-Rufai did during his time. And all I am after is good governance. And that is what you have shown and proven in FCT. I can imagine what we will have in FCT in the next 4 years with the pace which you are carrying out projects in FCT. And at the same time, I want to also use this opportunity, Mr. Minister, to also plead and beg that also attention must be given to our rural communities. As much as we are doing these wonderful projects in the city, let our satellite towns and rural communities also receive such attentions at the same time as is going on in the city. Thank you very much, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity given to me. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Joshua Chinedu Obika has spoken his mind and has congratulated the Honorable Minister of the FCT and his team for the wonderful work that they are doing. Time now for me to invite Honorable Abdurrahman Ajia, Honorable Member Abuja South, to deliver his goodwill.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, the Minister of FCT, Your Excellency, Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Minister of State, FCT, Hajia Mariam Mahmoud, distinguished Senator, House of Rep members, former House of Rep members and former senators, council chairmen, most especially the chairman of AMAC, invited guests, all other protocol duly observed. May the peace and blessing of God be upon all of us. I want to start by appreciating Mr. President. Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu for making this right choice of a minister of FCT. Like I always say, we've had ministers, but in ministers today we're having a super minister. And he is super not because of anything, but he's super because of his performance. We are indeed very, very grateful to all you have been doing and the Minister of State, FCT. Today, what we are witnessing is unprecedented in the history of FCT. And to be fair to the minister, they said Wike is working, but I want to also say Wike is balancing. Because he has not concentrated not only on the urban, but even the rural areas are touched. All we want from you is for you to do more and more and more for the people of FCT. My Speaker, after thanking Mr. President, all this wouldn't have been possible without the support of the House. We are very, very grateful for the support you've been giving to Mr. President and, by extension, the Minister of State. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so very much indeed, Honorable Abdurrahman Ajia, Honorable Member, Abuja South. But just to indicate and reiterate that the 4 projects that are going to take place, that the flag off is going to happen and commissionings. One tomorrow is the Goodwill Bus Terminal, which is outside the city center. The second one is going to happen on Thursday, which is the Koita Yebu Road in Kwali Area Council. The Honorable Minister, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is a master strategist. So he has put 2 in the city center and 2 in the area councils. I'm sure he would have a lot of other things to say, but just to speak to the program I have within my purview, to say there are 2 that are going to take place outside the city center. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to invite to deliver the vote of thanks a close ally to the FCT minister in this formidable team of infrastructural development, a woman invested in the vision of the new FCT. Please welcome the FCT Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Mrs. Eugenia. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, Yenzazo. The Chairman, Senate Committee on Area Council and Ancillary Matters, the Honorable Member, House of Representatives, representing Abuja South and that representing Abuja North, other members of the National Assembly, former and present ones present here, His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Mr. Project, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, CON, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Ladies and gentlemen, weeks ago, you were with us on a journey of unveiling some of the developmental achievements of this administration. Today, you have again graced us with your presence as we embark on yet another people-centered project, the groundbreaking ceremony of construction of bus terminal in Mabushi, in our nation's capital city. And for that, we say thank you again. I'm delighted to extend our sincere gratitude to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, for his unwavering support towards the Federal Capital Territory Administration. Also, the FCT administration extends its gratitude to the Vice President, Senator Kasi Setima, GCON, the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, who is our special guest of honor in this auspicious occasion, and also all members of the National Assembly and FEC members. Your Excellency, this project marks a significant step toward enhancing transportation infrastructure within our city. We are deeply thankful to the visionary leadership of our boss, Mr. Project, the Honorable Minister of FCT, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, for his unwavering commitment to change the landscape of our nation city, capital city. Your dedication and foresight would undoubtedly transform commuting experiences for residents and visitors alike as we collectively fulfill the mandate of renewed hope to the residents of Abuja. A special thanks also goes to the construction team and engineers who will turn plans into concrete structures, ensuring high standards of safety and functionality. Your expertise will shape the future of Abuja's transportation landscape. To all our distinguished guests and attendees, your presence today underscores the importance of this initiative. Your encouragement strengthens our resolve to deliver excellence. In conclusion, let us look forward with optimism as we embark on this journey towards a more connected and efficient Abuja. It is my candid hope that we will build not just terminals, but pathways to progress and prosperity by God's grace. Thank you all, and may God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of State for the FCT, who has told us that this project is part of enhancing transportation infrastructure in the FCT under the guidance and encouragement of the Honorable Minister of the FCT, who has continued to push for such projects. We thank you very much. Let's hear another round of applause for the Honorable Minister of State. Riding on the crest of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, it was as a result of his determination and his resilience that His Excellency Mr. President honored the FCT by turning up for a record 9 events barely 3 weeks ago. Today he brings no less a person than the #1 person in the House of Representatives, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, His Excellency Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, to be our special guest of honor today. It is because of him and his team that the FCT is now an attention grabber, shining like a million stars. It is because of him and his of Representatives, His Excellency Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, to be our special guest of honor today. It is because of him and his team that the FCT is now an attention grabber, shining like a million stars. It is because of him and his team that international and regional organizations have found Abuja again, falling in love with Abuja again, and have made Abuja the destination for all their conferences in the West African sub-region. It will peak when the Managing Director of Abuja Investment, our dear Ambassador, renovates the conference center, which the Honorable Minister felt was not befitting. And when that time comes, Abuja will become the biggest hub of conferences around the Africa sub-region. Because of him and his hard-working team, we gather here today for the flag-off of the development of Bus Terminal in Sector Center A, B15.
Your Excellency, my dear brother and friend, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, and members of your delegation. The Senator